What is up, Blue Jays, and happy first Red Friday. Welcome back to yet another broadcast. I'm Grace Halter, assisted by
Maureen Gable, wishing you all a happy Friday. We have yet another amazing show lined up.
Starting off the show, we have a top story with Claire about a world record that was broken by somebody floating down a river on a pumpkin.
Then, of course, some announcements.
Then we get to all the fun updates and deets about our sports with Charlie.
Lastly, we will see a new face here on KLHS with Cheyenne with the weather report.
So as always, sit back, relax,
and enjoy the show.
Because this is KLHS. Morgan, did you know that there was a world record for floating down a river in a pumpkin?
What? No, I've never even heard of that.
Well, let's go to Claire to find out more info about this crazy world record.
Welcome back, Jays, and happy Friday. Today I have a story that will put us all in the fall spirit. Now, every fall, I love going to pumpkin patches, attempting to escape corn mazes, and carving pumpkins. But 60-year-old Dwayne Hansen from Nebraska took it to a whole new level by floating down the river in a pumpkin. On August 27th, two officials, friends, and family watched Hansen break the world record for longest journey by pumpkin. According to Today.com, they quoted, "Hansen walked into the mayor's office the morning of August 25th and asked if two people from Bellevue City Hall would serve as an official witness for his efforts to complete a unique feat." His pumpkin boat weighed about 846 pounds, and he nicknamed it the SS Berta. The record was previously held by Rick Swinson of Grand Forks, North Dakota in 2016. Swinson traveled 25.5 miles, but Hansen decided to beat that by traveling 38 miles, which would take over 11 hours. That's right, he's going to float down a river in a pumpkin for 38 miles. Hansen said that he had the idea to beat the record when he found out that pumpkin boats were even possible at a pumpkin growing seminar. That's all I have for you over your new record holder. This has been Claire Hamilton for KLHS, and please, Jays, don't try this at home.
Thank you, Claire. That is quite the story. Well, let's start these announcements off right with some Blue Jay Nation information. There's a Blue Jay Nation meeting coming up on September 12th, which is on Monday, from 7 to 8 p.m. All Blue Jay Nation members should attend, as well as club advisors and student leaders. This meeting should include updates revolving around upcoming events, as well as volunteer opportunities, budget and team and club account balances, student and staff recognition, and fine arts, clubs, and sports presentations. So everyone attending, be sure to come and share feedback. This next announcement is for upperclassmen. The LPS College Fair will be held on Tuesday, September 13th from 5:30 to 7 p.m. at Liberty North High School. Come meet over 70+ representatives. All students and families are welcome to attend. You can pre-register at www.strivefair.com. Reach out to your counselor if you have any questions. Moving on, if you're anything like me, some mornings you need a nice coffee to wake you up. Well, our nest here at LHS has just opened. They serve iced coffee, hot chocolate, and many more. All for cheap prices, and you can find in the coffee shop at the library. Look at all those choices we have. Well, there's more where that came from Liberties. They have lots of new options. Be sure to check them out on their website. And if you're in need of some school spirit, you need to check them out. Lastly, today is Red Friday. I left all the red in the hallways. Way to support the Chiefs. They play at 3:25 on Sunday. Let's go Chiefs.
I am so excited for the Chiefs game on Sunday. I wish I was home though.
Me too. But since we're on the topic of sports, let's shift the focus to our very own Blue Jays sports.
Let's head over to Charlie to get the stats.
Good morning, Jays, and happy Friday. With not having a show on Monday due to Labor Day, we missed a lot. So let's get right into it, starting with something we haven't mentioned a ton this year, women's golf. They recently played up in a tournament at Blue Springs South, and they ended up doing quite well, finishing 4th out of 24 teams and just missing out on 3rd place by 7 strokes, and then played again on Thursday in St. Joe and finished 5th out of 13 teams. 2 top 5 finishes for the Jays is pretty good, so good work. Now heading over to women's tennis, who had 2 matches this week where they went 2-0. They first took on Blue Springs South and beat them 9-0, and then headed over to Liberty North and also beat the Eagles 9-0. 2 great performances from the tennis team as they look to continue their great season. Now in the cross country, last time we talked, the Tim Nixon annual meet was about to begin, and to recap that, the Blue Jays women's side of cross country finished 5th in the meet, led by Britta Faust, and on the guys' side, the Jays placed 3rd overall with Miles Thornburg and Peyton Wilbanks finishing in the top 5. With the Tim Nixon meet behind us, the cross country team they now look on to the Olathe Twilight Invitational this Saturday in Olathe. And with cross country behind us, we're going to move over to softball. The Jays have played only 2 games since last Friday. One versus Lee Summit West, which they lost 6-2, and then played their first conference game last night, which they won with a high-scoring game of 18-10, thanks to a number of players who had great days at the plate. Not only did our softball team win last night, but our volleyball team also won. They took on Park Hill at home, and it was a great game, which would go to 5 sets before the Jays would get the job done. Not only did the Jays win last night, they've been doing a lot of winning recently as they currently hold a record of 11-0 and are ranked number 1 in the KC Metro. Lastly, the Jays football. They play tonight like they do every night during football, or like they do every Friday night during the football season. They take on Raymore Peculiar at Ray-Pec. The game starts at 7, and the theme for tonight's game is out of the world. So wear your best outer space fit to show your high school spirit all the way out in Ray-Pec. The football team takes a 1-1 record into the game tonight with a win versus Lee Summit West in week 1 and a loss versus Liberty North last week. So good luck to the Jays tonight. And with that, that wraps up all the sports I have for you guys today. This has been Charlie Marshall signing off from KLHS.
Thank you, Charlie. Congrats to all of our athletes. I've been following on Twitter as usual. Once again, don't forget about tonight's game because it's going to be out of this world. But I hope the weather is going to be decent.
Well, Cheyenne has all the information about it, so let's go to her.
What's up, Blue Jays? I'm Cheyenne wishing you a happy Friday. The weather has been pretty decent. Liberty starting off today with sunny with a high of 88 and a low of 63. Walking out of school today, it will be 88 degrees. For tonight's game at Ray-Pec at 7 in Raymore, it will be 86 and slowly declining to 76 by the end of the night, so they will be good. Saturday with a high of 76 and a low of 55 with a little rain, perfect to stay inside and watch a movie. Then to start off the week on Sunday, it will be cloudy with a high of 75 and a low of 52. It will be nice days to watch the Chiefs game outside. But for the boys, it will be hot in Arizona with a high of 100. I don't know about you, but I could not play football in that heat. But the Caridans do have air conditioning, so they should not be too hot for the players. So good luck to them. Monday, sunny with a high of 81 and a low of 54. Well, that's all I have for you today. I'm Cheyenne with KLHS, signing off.
Thank you, Cheyenne. Looks like the weather is going to be great.
Well, our show is now coming to an end, but don't worry, we will be back on Monday. With further ado, please stand for the pledge.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Jays, once again, happy Friday, and don't forget, it is game day. And show out to Ray-Pec at 7 o'clock to support the football team. Show your school spirit.
Can't wait to see you all tonight. I am Morgan Gable.
And I'm Grace Halter, signing out from KLHS.
Later, Jays.